Hey Davey, these french fries sure are good. What? I don't even know you. You know, I've always wanted to know how scientists discovered the atom. Well, I have some textbooks in the back and first-hand experience! Well, we can always use my time machine. Sounds good! This is Democritus, or however you pronounce that guy's name. He was the first scientist to have a theory about atoms. Well, what was his theory? He proposed atoms were like small marbles. They were entirely indivisible. Also, they were indestructible. Boy, that sure was some lack of stop motion, thus making it easier to animate this. Ew, what is this? Why, this is Plum Pudding, which brings us to our next scientist, Thomson. He devised the Plum Pudding model. Thomson discovered the electron with his cathode ray tube. Here's an example of the Plum Pudding model. Thomson believed that an atom was a big ball of positive charge. However, inside this positive charge, many electrons were scattered about. When drawn on a piece of paper, it appears to look like plum pudding. Here we see our next scientist, Ernest Rutherford's experiment. He shot an alpha beam of particles into a gold plate. When these particles collided with the gold plate, they began to bounce. Rutherford discovered that inside each atom there is a small dense positively charged area. He was shocked to find a nucleus. It was as though you shoot a gun at a piece of tissue paper and it ricochets back at you, as we see in this next example. Some conclusions made by Ernest Rutherford. 1. The atom has a central positive nucleus surrounded by negative orbiting electrons. 2. Most of the mass of the atom is contained in the nucleus. 3. The rest of the atom is mostly empty space. 4. The electrons move around the nucleus. Erwin Schrödinger and Werner Heisenberg helped discover the current model of the atom. This model shows the nucleus surrounded by clouds of where the electrons could be, since they are moving about. This is the electron cloud model. Dalton viewed the atom as a kind of marble. He believed that they were indivisible and indestructible. Thomson's model, or the Plum Pudding model, has a big ball of positive charge with a bunch of electrons inside of it. In Bohr's model, the electrons move in circular orbits at fixed distances from the nucleus. In Rutherford's model, there is a small, dense, positively charged nucleus. The electrons move around the nucleus. The current model shows the protons and the neutrons in the nucleus. However, there is a cloud of gas around them. This shows that the electrons could be anywhere in this cloud of gas, however they are moving around. So, what did you think? Did you learn everything you needed to about the scientists discovering the atoms in this very long sentence? Why, yes,
Hey, look at John, will ya?
What's the matter, John, love? Blue meanies?
Newer and bluer meanies have been sighted within the vicinity of this theatre. There's only one way to go out.
How's that?
Singing!